So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. So it's been about 2 weeks now since our dearest actor and comedian John Okafor, aka Mr Ibu, passed. He is reported to have passed from a cardiac arrest. His blood pressure is said to have refused coming down after he underwent 15 surgeries, including 2 amputations, to save his life. Most unfortunately, every effort made proved abortive. He lost the battle to death. He has since been moved to his hometown in Enugu and his remains deposited at the mortuary there while his final funeral arrangements are underway. His adopted daughter, Jasmine, took to Instagram to pen him an emotional tribute. She posted this very touching video.
Good, if you want to have a baby, you ask God to give you a baby of your heart. I cannot describe my daughter enough. She has everything to describe a complete human. She knows the business. She'll do anything she's doing. She like to come first. I'm happy to present to you my one and only daughter. Sweet and angel. Carry on, baby.
Yes, Papa.
Yasmine. Yasmine. The only one that can come close and you have the meaning of life. My baby.
It is well with you, Daddy. It is well with you. It is well with you. It is well with you. Should I cry?
Now. No, I want to move you cry.
I'm going to miss you.
You see you already?
Yes, should I cry?
A part of her tribute read, "Good night, Papa. You will forever be remembered for the love you gave and the laughter you brought. I'm grateful to God that I was able to give back that love till the very end. Despite all that was said, every single good I did was translated to evil. You always promised me that the day you will speak, the world will listen, and that gave me the audacity to carry on. Now, I am broken because that day is never coming." While some have commended Jasmine for the role she played in Mr. Ibu's life during his lifetime, understanding that she really must be swamped in grief and pain, some other people are of the opinion that Jasmine once again is being overreaching. They argue that Mr. Ibu's family is yet to come out with a public statement. His wife is even yet to acknowledge her husband's death on social media. So why should Jasmine hurriedly come to social media and posting all of these things? They accused her once again of trying to throw shades and attack Mr. Ibu's widow. They pointed out this very line when Jasmine said, "Every single good I did was paid in 100 folds with evil from the hands of the same people that were never really there for you when you needed them the most." So some people challenged her for always seizing any opportunity to throw shades and jabs at Mr. Ibu's wife, setting her up for public scrutiny and condemnation. While some other people were hesitant to believe that, they believe that this is her truth and she must say it, and those are her feelings. She is at liberty to share them. So what do you think about these tributes and the perceived shade that some people claim that Jasmine is throwing at Mr. Ibu's wife once again? Do drop your thoughts on that down in the comment section. So let us move on slightly away from Mr. Ibu, but still talking about late husbands and their widowed wives. Guys, when I tell you that there is nothing Musa no go see for gates, there is nothing Westlife no go see for empty streets and empty house, believe me. Believe me, my dear brothers and sisters, because in this my social media business, my eyes have changed something. So in the crazy week that was, I made a quick stop to Delta State. Nothing much at all. I just wanted to buy some bekere and 1 liter of owo soup. So as I was driving down the express, jejely, I saw a poster on the road. It was an obituary poster, and when I saw a man and a woman on the poster, I was deeply touched. I was thinking that it was a situation of where a man and his wife passed on the same day. Could it be an accident? What could have been the issue? So my curiosity got the better part of me, and then I parked my keke by the roadside and trekked closer to the poster to get a better glimpse to know what had happened. As I got closer, I began to get dizzy at what I was seeing. My eyes were spinning. It was turning on its own. My dear people of God, let me read to you guys what I saw. A typical obituary poster, the header will have something like, adieu papa, adieu mama, call to glory, gone too soon, something of that nature. But this one, the header says, fear women. Fear women, that what happened. I continued reading, I didn't give up. I went to the subheader. The subheader is supposed to be something in the nature of celebration of life or painful exit, depending on how old the person was when the person passed. So I was expecting to see something of that nature in the subheader right under that fear women. But what we had there was the adulterous wife. In short, let me not tease you guys any further. Let me not keep you guys in suspense. Let me just read the full obituary for you guys to see and understand what is going on here. Fear women, header, subheader, the adulterous wife, with a full picture of the woman beside that tag. And it says, with pains in our hearts but total submission to the will of God, the families of Okuwe, of Okpara community, and Ikibo, of Uzi community, both of Erie Kingdom, Isoko South local government area of Delta State, regrets to announce the painful exit of our beloved son, husband, brother, cousin, and uncle, late Mr. James Okuwe Uwo Easy, whose death, listen to this part and listen real good. If you need to clean your ear, use your cotton bud right now before I proceed. It says, whose death occurred on the 3rd of March 2024 as a result of infidelity from his wife. He is survived by 1. An adulterous wife, children, and numerous relations, aged 41. So obviously, this was no double tragedy as I had thought. It was an obituary poster, yes, but it was the obituary of a 41-year-old man, an indigene of Isoko local government area in Delta State, whose widow was named and shamed in his obituary posters and flyers and everything for causing his own death. And some people were thinking, how did she cause his death? Did she poison him? Did she plan for assassins to kill him? How did she cause his death? But the poster explained that she caused his death by infidelity. She was accused of having extramarital affairs in the course of her marriage, and according to them, their tradition stipulates that if a woman steps out of her marriage and has an affair, her husband at home will die. Hence, it was her adultery that killed her husband. Thus, she was barred from attending her husband's burial to pay her last respects. She was stripped off of all inheritance rights. She was named and shamed in her husband's obituary publications, and worse, even have it that her children could be taken away from her. See me? Are you there, my sister? That your special music is needed here once again. Live band, give it to us.
Woman don't suffer, lower everybody. Money no like woman no like woman. And eventually, then go suffer, woman.
So when this publication went viral on social media, we were confronted once again with another heated debate. The first set of people were like, women don't suffer for una hand. Oh God, this shaggy that you guys are showing us is on a pro max level. Now hard life where we dey live for Niger.
It's a hard life where we dey live for Niger. Hard life where we dey live for Niger.
Which kind of hard life be this now? Come on, what have we done? Let us have this discussion once and for all. What have women done in Nigeria or in Africa? What have we done that it is always our fault? If una no get mama for house, una no go born girl. Any man that dies untimely or suddenly, it is his wife that killed him. If you can just in the comfort of your bedroom coin up any campaign or propaganda to link a man's death to his wife and push that propaganda on social media, Abba, you become social media's hero. You become the best friend of the masses. Mohbad passed The police in all of their wisdom, the police in all of their resources. Do you know how powerful the Nigerian police is? The same police that repatriated Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya back to Nigeria. Do you know the kind of intelligence facilities the police in Nigeria are predisposed to? Forget that they can be clumsy when they want to fool around. But the police in Nigeria said, we have done the investigation, checked all the phone conversations, dug deep, and we have seen that this girl does not have any link to the death of her husband. If she did, she would have been arrested as a suspect. But till today, the Nigerian police have not arrested the wife of that man as a suspect. They do not even consider her linked or suspicious in the death of her husband. But we, the Nigerian community, come on, just in our normal culture to always vilify a man's widow, we insist that it is Wunmi that killed Mohbad to cover up her adultery with Mohbad's enemy. They even tagged his son a bastard. Mr. Ibu passed, and we are still seeing those comments that it is his wife that caused his death. Her hand did, yeah. If she was taking care of him, he would have not died. There are many of them like that though. And now in the crazy week that was, we are confronted by a poster where a late man and his widow are published on the obituary, and the wife is named and shamed in this way. Those pictures will always be on the net. Her children would grow up to see it, that she killed their father. It is always the widow's fault. Women don't really suffer. So this set of people, they were like thinking, so the adultery did not kill the person that committed the adultery. The adultery now came to kill another person. Can you please make it make sense? So what is the proof? Is there any proof that anything happened and that thing that happened is what has a direct link into the man's death? Like, was an autopsy done? What was the result of the autopsy? They believed that it is totally unbelievable for a young widow to be going through the grief and pain of losing her husband untimely with 4 children left behind, only for her to be further dehumanized by her in-laws, published on the streets and termed a murderer. To this set of people, this act must be condemned in all its entirety, and the woman should sue every single person responsible for defaming her in this manner. Now, for the other set of people, they showed full solidarity for what happened. They were like, tradition is tradition, and tradition remains supreme. And yes, there are things that we cannot explain, but they do exist. According to them, there are traditions in some places in Nigeria where if the woman cheats, has sexual intercourse with another man who is not her husband will fall sick and die. And if truly her adultery is the reason why her husband passed, then she deserves all the punishment that she is getting. So my dear brothers and sisters, I said, let me bring this one to your hand because this one passed my power. I raise hand, I raise leg. What do you think about this situation? Do you really believe in the existence of such things? Or do you think that they were just measures put in place back then in the olden days to discourage women from stepping out on their own adulterous and polygamous husbands? If you're from one of these places where it is believed that these things happen, please enlighten us in the comment section. Tell us more about this culture. And some people are also curious to know if the same thing applies to a man if he cheats or has sexual intercourse with other women in the marriage, if the wife will die as well. Do let us know what you think about this situation, whether you do believe it at all that it exists, and if you do, let us get more details on how you think it works. We would love to read from you down in the comment section. So yes guys, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, you're seeing me for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, drop all your comments, your thoughts, your feelings, your feedback down in the comment section, and stay glued because we have so much more coming your way. Don't also forget that our masterclass is still up and running. For how long, I cannot guarantee you. So if you're interested in leveling up your content creation game, if you're interested in learning all the tips, tricks and hacks to becoming a successful content creator and a better overall orator, do click the links in the description box or in the comment section and join the class. I'll see you there. Don't also forget that by joining the class, you also get the opportunity to having a one-on-one meeting with me, just you and I, on Zoom, as well as having me scan through your channel and point out things that I believe that you can do better to position you for success. Thank you so much guys for watching. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye.